points in the game. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. Offense in a split backfield. Motion from the back. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Handoff from the gun. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They'll toss it to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Running to Green. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And every team has...
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got the first down and more. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. That's caught. It's Hart. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got a man. It's Russell.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
To the air on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Let's go. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Field goal is good, and that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here. This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got it behind the line. It's Hart. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Snagged in the middle, it's McFadden. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's McFadden. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Alert, alert! Here we go!
Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could...
And he pumps it up inside the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Calandria. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
There he goes. Touchdown, Cuse. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Using his legs, it's Hart. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. If they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it.
Okay, ready?
He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hart.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Calandria. Grab near the marker, it's Hart. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, has he delivered. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. So now it's second and long.
325.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. Touchdown, Orange! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Let's go.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Syracuse right back at it.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
4-2 Spider. Kill.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Calandria. They're setting up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And tackled there by the defense.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. That is no good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like...
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Cricket.
Give to the running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Hart.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. There he goes! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day,